You know, I think I want to play some Ashes of Creation. Today seems like a great day for that. Alright, we're in the world of Vera. Let me show you guys what I've been working on my wonderful character. Now, if we open up the professions, wow, look at that. We finally hit master with herbalism. We have been doing a lot of work. Let me show you some of the things that I gathered. We are putting in work. Would you look at that? I guess I could say that I'm a gatherer. That reminds me, we have a gathering update coming. It should be today. Let's go check that out. Ah, yes, gathering updates. I'm so excited. Let me read the first sentence of this paragraph to quell my hype for the new update today. With that said, we are planning to introduce updates to the gatherable spawning system in our 0.9 April 24th, May 8th, May 22nd. Wait, those dirty dogs changed. What is cracking? Hope you guys are having a great week because I am not. So, if you've been keeping up with Ashes of Creation, we should be getting the gathering update today, April 10th. But as you can see in the article, it has been pushed back by 2 weeks to April 24th. And the following two updates as well have also been pushed back. Now, as of the time of this recording, we haven't heard of anything from Intrepid, but I'm sure they'll come out and say something. Not sure why it's happening. We can only speculate at the moment, but let's chat about it. Really quick, I started working on this video before Intrepid addressed this. I also cover that later in the video, so don't take out the pitchforks and try to kill me, alright? Alright, so I'm just gonna come out and say it because I know we're all thinking it. And it's simple, they need more time. I've said this a lot during phase 1 and pretty occasionally as well during phase 2. We are still in an open development cycle. Things are not gonna go the way Intrepid wants them to. Things aren't gonna go the way we want them to. It's just gonna happen how it happens. And I think if we really want to continue to support the game, we really have to understand all of the things that come along with it. And I don't think we always do, to be completely honest with you. Every stream where we hear things are subject to change, this is that thing. It's not always graphics, systems, employment. It's dates, unfortunately. Now, does it suck? 1000%. But let's look at the positives here. Instead of us getting the update today, we're getting the updates 1 week before phase 3 on the 24th. A week after that, we are getting the launch of phase 3. The week after that, we are getting the second update. 2 weeks after that, we are getting the third update. So depending on how you look at it, it's kind of back to back to back, skip a week to back. And again, would it be dope to have the update today? Of course, but with it only being a week delay, it's not that big of a deal. So with that being said, I really do think the start of phase 3 is going to be straight gas. I really do. I think we're gonna have an increase just like we did with the Rogue, but at the same time, the way things have been going, I do think we're gonna be here for a bit longer than we expected. And I think that's fine, right? We want the Summoner class to be as great, if not better, than the Rogue class. And I think the Summoner deserves that. But in order to get there, they're going to need that time. And there's probably things that they're going to figure out and find out along the way, just like they've been doing, which is what led us here in the first place. But I also believe with that time is going to come pushback eventually. For the state that we're currently in with Ashes of Creation, I do my best not to take dates too seriously because things change pretty occasionally. That's no slight toward Intrepid, but again, I know that they want their product to be great. And they're going to take the time, they're gonna put the resources into it that they need to so they can get that desired outcome. And I think that's fine. And I personally don't see it as a huge deal because again, we know things are going to continue to change. But at what point does this start to affect the community and how they feel about dates? A lot of people might not feel or see things the way that I do when it comes to the project, and I completely respect that. But I think when you're talking about fostering a community and putting together a player base, that trust is something that's continuously worked on, right? And the slightest thing can alter that relationship. I'm not saying this event is doing that, but I am just generally speaking. And I don't want to get into doomer territory or anything like that, but I do think during times like this, companies, Intrepid in this case, they have to be super careful about how things happen, because the smallest thing could cause the biggest wave. Well, what is the thing in this case that could cause a big wave? If your player base has gone onto the website to see that the update dates have changed without any official word, and granted, it might just be we checked it before they could give a word. These things sometimes give room for a completely different narrative from said group, and that's not desired. Because think about it, you don't want that one person that's like, no, 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 no. I caught them. They said the update was gonna be today, but now they changed it to next week, but they didn't know that I was watching, because I'm always watching. We know a few people like that. So I decided to give it a little more time before I went through and finished the video, because of course Intrepid did come forth and say something. Maggie initially said something in the Discord chat, and then they came and said something in the official news channel, letting everyone know, right? Hello adventurers, we have recently made some updates to our timetables regarding the gatherable spawning system changes, and I've updated our related news article with this information. That's the article. Our new estimated timeframes for these changes will come in the following builds, and now these are the new dates. As always, we appreciate you all for contributing to our development and look forward to testing these changes with you soon. So I think it goes back to what I was saying. Maybe we just checked the dates before they could come forth and say something. But to be honest with you, I don't know. I feel like this might deserve a bigger announcement. I feel like this is something that maybe should be discussed during stream, because how many people are gonna log on thinking that they're gonna play the update only to find out that it's been pushed back? I don't know. Maybe it seems like it was a last minute thing, and I don't think there's any ill intention here, but it's also what I was saying. People can take a narrative and run along with it. All in all, man, it's the same thing that is said all the time. We just have to wait and see and let them cook. And I know it's rough sometimes. Sometimes it feels like it's rough more than not, but we're usually happy with the outcome. At least I am. So sit back, keep letting them cook, and we'll see where the journey continues to take us. Hey man, what are your thoughts on the gathering update being pushed back? Please let your boy know in the comment section below. All right, hey, I'll talk to you guys soon. Take care.